24 hours ago, I tried to fix these plants. Here's what happened. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, everybody. Hope you're having a great day and a great weekend so far. Happy Saturday to you. Saturday 4th, 2026, Saturday 4th of April, and it is day 48 of the Chilli Grow Up. Now, yesterday, we fixed up a couple of the sad plants, the ones that were toppling over themselves. We're not expecting huge results or anything drastic, any major changes in the stem or the support. But let's have a quick look through them, especially those two we doctored up, to make sure that they're okay and they're doing well. We'll have a little look through all of these plants today and just do a little progress check. And if they need watering, staking up, any additional support, we can do that today. Other than that, I hope you're doing awesome and you've had a great weekend so far and a great week. Let's get into day 48. Let's do this. Alright, everything is out of the boiler room, out of the grow room. And just putting them on the table and looking, it's like, wow. Look how well these have all done. If I go down to a little level, like they are flying, aren't they? Now, as you can see, there's a few. There's going to be a few here, as you can see with this, is that a cayenne? That's another cayenne, believe it or not. That needs a little bit of stick work there, just like its brethren right next to it. There's a few. We're going to have a check through all of them, but as you can see, there's a few that might still be showing a bit of stress. And we'll be checking in on these two that we doctored up yesterday. Let's have a little look through. Let me get these sorted out into their categories, so to speak. And we can have a closer look at the leaves, the stems, the improvements, any repairs that need to be done. And we'll just check them more in depth and get this day rocking. All right, let's do this. These are sweet banana chili pepper. Looking great, nice and tall, good solid stem, not going anywhere. Decent root system. Just popping out at the bottom there, look. There you can see, there we go. Yeah, really pleased with this one, and I wish I'd have grew more. Still got 9 seeds. They gave me a pack for free. So, but yeah, let's see what happens. Looking good, looking healthy. Checking in here on the Zimbabwe Black. I've only got the one of these, but doing really well. Lots of nice new leaves coming through. New shoots. If you can see the shoots down the stem there, there's all these new little ones coming through. This plant's going to be lovely. A big bushy plant this becomes, with lots and lots of little peppers, all growing upside down. They all grow like pointing up to the sky. So looking forward to trying these out. Again, only got the one plant. But doing good. Good root system. Progressing very well. Let's check in now on our Tabasco peppers. We've got 3 of these, and they're all doing a little bit different. Now, these two, this is the smallest one. Let's pick him up there a second. Doing great. Little bit leggy and a little bit slim on the stem, but doing all right. You know, a bit flexy, you can see, but I think everything's okay with that one. Needs more time on the roots. Now, this one was on the side of the grow lights, hence why it's kind of gone this way. But he's okay at the moment. We can just turn him away from the light like that, so he'll straighten up and be perfect. If there's any issues by tomorrow, after feeding and watering, I'll put a support cane and just straighten them up. We're doing okay. And then there's this one. This one is fantastic. Look at this. Solid. You can see him. It's not going anywhere. Lots of, get the zoom right, lots of lovely green shoots. Very healthy looking leaves. Nice and dark green. Strong thick stem. And look at those roots. Popping out the bottom already. Let's do a little turn. So yeah, I think these Tabascos are going to come along really, really well. And as you know, with the Tabasco peppers that they use for the famous hot sauce, yeah, you get loads of tiny little juice bottles, and they are insanely hot. Too hot for me. I do like a bit of that hot sauce. If you ever have oysters, you've got to have some of that with some lemon, but other than that, I kind of stay clear from it. But I'm growing them so people can make their own Louisiana style hot sauce, and hopefully all 3 of these survive, and we can have lots and lots of pods available for the chili heads. 2 habaneros here. Now both are very short growers. I'm not sure whether that's just the way habaneros grow, but the stem is solid, not going anywhere. Leaves are healthy. About 4 sets of true leaves just coming through, so no complaints. You know, it's not dying, it's doing well. It's just a very slow grower, but it is a super hot pepper, so I think it just takes its time. Root system is coming along great, right down to the bottom. Let's have a check on this second one. Oops. Again, solid stem. Need to twist it around so we can get to the light a little better. About the same amount of shoots, around about the same height. Bit of a different root system. I'm not seeing any just yet, but again, still a very small seedling. So time will tell with these habaneros, and I hope they both pull through. I'm sure they will, but let's see what happens in the next few weeks or so. Carolina Reapers, all in kind of a small, medium and large stage. But let's have a little check through them. They're doing good. It's just, you know, they were planted all at the same time and they're just growing differently. Let's have a little look at this first one. Really productive, rock solid, doing good. Not much on the roots. In fact, I can't see any. There we go. So that's all right, coming along. But so leaves are looking lovely, about as healthy as they could be. Let's have a check on the medium one. Stem is solid too. Still has a seed cap on its seed leaf there, look. You can see this focus. There we go. But yeah, doing all right. Needs to be tilted to the light a little bit. And the roots, nothing yet. But again, all in good time. Let's have a check of our large Carolina Reaper. So as you can see, lots of production, all competing for the top spot. Rock solid stem. Very nice. In fact, really thick stem, as you can see. And these roots have gone wild. They are all over the place. And they're even popping out the bottom. So I'm sure all 3 will be fine. I hope so, because these are the hot ones. These are the crazy hot ones. Inedible in my opinion. But there we go. Some of you like it. I don't know how, but some of you do. We'll check back on these soon. But for so far, I think these 3 Carolina Reapers I have are in different stages, very much so. But they're making their own way. They're doing okay, and I think they'll all be fine. Ghost peppers, the Wood Jolokia. We got 3 of them here, and these 3 are all in different stages. So let's have a look at this one first. Doing great. Leaves are a little bit droopy. Stem is good. Bit flimsy. Bit wobbly. And the roots are looking great. Coming along nicely. Very nice. Just needs a bit more time under the lights. Now this second one, as you can see, the leaves are a little bit turned up. Now I think that means it was stretching for the light, which is strange because I did have, I'm sure this one was right under the light, but who knows. Stem's okay, quite thicker than the other one, but still a bit flexible. Lots of new stuff coming through, and a very decent root system, just hitting the bottom there, as you can see. So no stress, no worries on that one. Let's have a look at this one. Doing great. That leaf, I think it just got bashed or knocked, but it's okay. Bit flexy on the stem, but looking good. And a lovely root system. Really, really nice. So time will tell with these peppers, but I'm sure all three will be fine. Let's check in on the jalapenos. I've got 2 of these, one in the cup. Let's have a look. It's doing very well, very good stem, bit flexy but very tall. New shoots. The leaves are a little bit drooping, but I think the stem's a little bit bent, a bit curvy. And then the roots, just amazing, all the way down the cup. And as you can see, there's a couple of roots, one there and then one here. Just wonderful. So I'll be transplanting this one very soon into a pot that looks like this. Now this jalapeno I definitely up-potted way too soon. It's doing okay, but again, the leaves I think got bashed in the wind. Doing alright though, you know. Stem's good. No roots coming through just yet. All good though. Time will tell. For the jalapeno peppers. 2 of these. So I check through. This one is the shortest one. But looking good. Solid stem. Rock solid stem. Doing great. The leaves are a little downturn, but not too bad. There's lots of new shoots popping through in the middle there. And the roots doing good. Making its way down. Looking alright. Let's have a little look at this second poblano. Now a lot taller, leaves are a lot stronger, and the stem is rock solid. Super strong. And the roots are doing excellent as well. Look at all these coming down. Just fantastic. We'll check in soon again on these poblanos. The dream catchers. I've got 5 of these to show you today. Look at these really pretty plants. All in pretty much the same stage. So we'll just have a little look at a couple of these. See how they're getting on. Let's start with this one with the crazy markings still. Let's have a little look. So solid stem. Lots of shoots and production down the stem. New leaves, and the leaves are about as straight as can be. Just needs to be tilted a little bit to the light so it straightens up. But really, really nice. Roots are making its way down. All in good time. Let's have a look at this one. Let's see. Look at these leaves. They just... Again, they look so alien in my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think. Brand new leaves popping in the middle there. Lots of production going on in the middle. The stem is very, very strong. And then the root system is about there. Just about there, look. Very, very nice. Very nice. I'm sure all of these will do really, really well. I didn't need 5. I might give a couple away. Let's see. Do you want a dream catcher plant? I don't know how I'm going to get it to you. Can't really ship. Well, we can ship it, but UK only, I suppose. But I might give a couple of these away when we progress through the channel. Some milestone moments, maybe. Once they've grown a bit more. So then all you need to do is just get them home, get them in the sun, and pick the peppers and enjoy them. But there we have the dream catcher. Buena mulata. The purple peppers, we've got 3 of these to look at today. All in different stages. Let's have a look at this one. This one's doing a bit, struggling a little bit. But lots of new little leaves. Kind of, I think, like, it looks windswept, doesn't it? Who would have thought being in the wind would have done that to it? But yeah, I just need to turn it away from the light so it will bend its way back round and straighten up. But the leaves are looking really good and strong. Dark green, lots of new stuff coming through. Bit leggy on the stem. Not too much on the root production there, but we'll keep checking in. Faith in that one will be okay. Now this next one I'd say is the medium size. Still got lovely purple leaves around the edge there. Seems like the newer ones, or the older ones, turned to green, just a solid green. See, the edges are a little bit purple there, but a very interesting plant, like the Dreamcatcher. Lots and lots of new shoots, new little leaves coming through. Solid stem and a beautiful root system coming down there. Look, and just popping out the bottom there, right by where my finger is. So won't be too long until this plant needs an uppotting transplant. Now let's check in finally with this one. This one's probably the biggest one in my opinion, and lots of production going on at the bottom there. Relatively strong stem, and again a good root system. It's just hitting the bottom. They should be great. Now these Buenomulatas, they're like purple cayennes. Purple cayennes. Supposed to be about the same amount of heat. They're doing all right though. I think in the next day or two, if this one doesn't straighten up, we'll have to put a support cane in them. But we could do that if it needs it. But they're looking good. A bit wonky, shall we say, but on their way to full success. The Buenomulata black jalapenos. We've got 2 of these. They're a bit slow growers, but a good solid stem. Lots of leaf production. And the leaves are looking fantastic in my opinion. Really nice, strong, dark. Doing great. Nothing much on the roots yet, but we'll keep checking in on that one. Let's have a little look at this one now. Lovely leaves. Nice and strong, strong stem. That seed leaf is like rotted away, but who knows. But yeah, not much on the roots, but I think with both of these, we just give them time and hopefully they'll pull through and produce lots and lots of black jalapenos. Armageddons. The super hots. Let's have a little look. Now we got 3 of these, 2 in different transplanted containers and 1 still in the cup. So let's go with the cup first. It's interesting because very well. Leaves are looking just perfect. Lots and lots of production and new stuff happening below. Stem is rock solid and the roots are just beautiful. Look, all the way down the bottom, and in fact starting to fill the bottom up. It'll only be a matter of time, very short amount of time, until this gets transplanted, just like the other 2. But let's pop them here for a second, because let's have a look at this one. Now of course no roots going through just yet, but there we go. Rock solid. Lots of production going on the bottom there. And then there's this pot. Same stem, solid, real strong plant. Perfect flat, beautiful leaves. Looking really good. Yeah. I think these are going to come along nicely. And again, how anyone can eat these is a mystery to me. But there we have it. The Armageddons. The large orange tie. Now I've got 2 of these in cups. 1 of these were transplanted and we lost the other one pretty much after about a week. So yeah, they're all doing all right, but they're all actually showing signs of stress. I think the wind battered them, and also I think these are quite sensitive to the light. Needs a lot, but not too much, not too close. Now because these were quite leggy, I think this one got a little bit burnt. And then these ones got leggy because I had to stretch towards the light. So again, my fault, my errors. But it's just all learning, isn't it? Let's have a look at the cupped one at the moment. Again, the leaves, as curled as they are, nice, dark, bright green. Good solid stem. New shoots appearing at the side there. And a lovely root system. Roots popping out the bottom. So yeah. Stressed, but getting there. Now this is the transplanted one. Very solid stem, not going anywhere, and lots of nice new leaves coming out the bottom and the middle. So again, time will tell. Let's have a look at this one. Now super leggy, probably the tallest plant we've got, holding its own in its stem strength, but that wind a few days ago really did kick it about. So the leaves, now the leaves were, this one here was completely crisped up. I couldn't even unravel it. So to see it like this now, and honestly it's quite, I'll show you, it's quite malleable now. Like, I still don't want to mess with it too much, but you know, it's okay. Now this one, same. Stressed, but nowhere near as stressed as they were a few days ago after that time outside in that wind that I left them out too long for. But as you can see, beautiful root system. It's hit the bottom, it's all going round, and it's starting to pop out the holes in the bottom there. So I think they're all going to be okay. Just keep them away from the wind for a few weeks and I can do that, no problem. The large orange tie, Scotch bonnet MOA. Now we've got 5 of these at the moment, 4 in the cups and 1 that was transplanted into a larger pot quite a while ago. And we're going to start with this one because this is what happens when you transplant them too soon. Doing absolutely fine, look, but I think it just set him back because, yeah, even that at this stage you wouldn't want to pot them. So we know now just to be more patient. But as you can see, the stem, it's just not going anywhere. So it's all good. It's just needed more time in the cups. That was silly of me to do that. And again, you learn from it. It's just, this is going to need a lot more time to get up to speed to where the rest of the plants are, like these. So they are in different stages. Let's have a look at this one first. A bit leggy. Now these seed leaves have just been torched, look. And I really hope that's just from the sun or the wind, because the rest of the leaves are looking all right. A little bit yellowed on the edges, but they're doing okay. I mean, it's just, again, time will tell. There's this one next. Very leggy, a bit tilted. But again, new leaves coming through and they are nice and dark. They've got the nitrogen. So, again, we shall see. And then there it is, this one here. Beautiful leaves, solid stem. New shoots coming through. And the root system, nothing yet. About midway, I'd say. But again, doing very nice. And then finally, let's have a look at this one. Don't know what's happened to this one in the cup, but really, really nice. Look at these leaves. Just perfect. Lots of action at in the stems. Thick, solid stem. Even though it's leggy, it's doing really nice. And those roots look all the way down. Really, all the way down. Look at that. Just hitting the bottom and starting to make its way around the cup. So I think the bonus is they'll all be ready at different stages, producing at different stages, and that's absolutely fine. I'm sure they'll all be fine there. All 5 of our Scotch bonnet MOA. On the Sugar Rush Peach Stripey, the striped peppers, we've got 4 of these, and they are looking great, aren't they? Even this one, this is probably the shortest one, but again, very, very nice, solid stem. Lots of production going on. Good stem there. Beautiful leaves. Really, really nice. Quick glance at this one as well. Super solid. Lots of production. Lovely stem. And a great root system. Lovely. Quick glance at the second one. Doing really, really well. Solid stem. And a good root. Perfect. Let's check here. This is the best one, I think. Huge broad leaves. There's all these new ones trying to compete with each other. Absolutely solid. Even though it's tall and leggy, it's not going anywhere. And a great root system. Really, really good. Looking forward to getting these ripened and trying these. The Sugar Rush Peach Stripey. Striped peppers, the Zebrangi, call it what you will. We've got 4 of these. They're all still in the cups at the moment. Let's have a look at the smallest one, and that leaf's got damaged. Now I did knock this the once and it was against another cup, so I think it scuffed it. So I think that's my damage caused there. Still lovely, solid plant. Not much on the roots at the moment, but it's coming along nicely. As with this one, a lot bigger, solid stem. What's going on? It's a bit wonky. There with the wobbling, but a great root system. As you can see, it's going right to the bottom there. Just excellent. Let's have a look at the second. Very nice. That's not going anywhere. Look at that, super solid stem. Really happy with this one. And the roots all the way around the bottom. Nearly, oh no it is, there we go, poking out the bottom, just starting to. Phenomenal. And then we have this one. Beautiful, beautiful, rock solid stem. Really nice stuff. And the roots all the way down to about there. Excellent. They should be coming along nicely. Time will tell. Lizzie branch. The Kashmiri Mirch, the Indian chili pepper. We've got 3 cups at the front and 3 transplanted Kashmiri Mirches at the back. As you can see, really successful plants so far. They're all a bit leggy, but they're all doing really well in my opinion. Let's have a little look at the cups. As you can see, good stem, bit wobbly. Doing good. Lots of production. A bit of a wonky stem, but that's, you know, just been adjusting to the light. Changing its direction, aiming towards the light with a great root system there. Let's have a look at this one. See the roots all the way down. Great stem. Good. And let's have a look at the one potted plant. Let's have a look at this one here. Really nice. Solid. Nothing coming through yet, but doing good. These I believe are going to do really good. We're going to have a lot of peppers from these 6 Kashmiri Mirch. Let's check in on the cayennes. So we have 4 transplanted into bigger pots. They're there. And then 2 in the cups. Now 1 yesterday we done a little bit of fixing on, and I think it's doing okay. I realised I've choked 1 leaf, this leaf here in the middle. It's bent and choked over, so that'll probably start potentially dying off, and if so, we'll just clip it. But I think it's doing okay. The leaves look a lot better. They were really sad and, you know, drooping off and all crispy, but they've done way better now. They look like they've had a new lease of life. Let's check in on the other one as well. I believe that's doing a lot better now. Could probably stand up by itself, but as you can see, not too tight, so it can move its way around, grow bigger, and then when the time comes and it can stand by itself, we loosen these off and maybe even remove the cane. But for now, keep them on there. This one is doing beautiful, lots of new shoots. Nice solid stem. And this one here, doing good, a little bit flexy, but not bad at all. Now look at this one. Looks like we've got a repeat of yesterday now. Firstly, look at all these lovely new shoots. From each set of leaves, there's a new set coming through. But it's okay when he's like this, but when we put him down, yeah, it's just, I believe, needs a bit more support. So we're going to put him to a side and make sure nothing else needs fixing. If it does, we'll put the support canes in and make this like this. Let's do that right now. Here are the padrones. Now they're looking lovely, the leaves are looking good. It's just these stems are a bit leggy. I mean, you'll see here if I mean, that one's okay. It's just this one is a bit, not only a bit wonky, but the leaves They're a bit crisped up. Seem very brittle, and as you can see, it topples quite easily. Bit worried about that. Tried doctoring it up with some soil, pushing up, but as you can see, it just needs a bit more support. So there you go, look, the Padrone is going to be joining the Cayenne for some additional support. Let's get them all fixed. Right, so they're all fixed up now. For the Padrone, we've just put a support cane in and a little loose fitting cable tie just in the middle. There's plenty of room and it's easy to remove. And then with this Cayenne, done exactly the same as you can see here. Loose twist tie just to keep them all together. That should keep them going. It's not going to show permanent results. It's just that little bit of additional stability, and it's very essential that you do this because they won't survive if they just flop like that. All the plants are back in the grow room, so only 2 really needed the support canes, so that's all good. We'll be able to check on them, see how they get along. But as you can see, I think everything else is just doing fantastic. Some are growing a lot quicker and stronger than others. Some need the support canes. Some are bushing out lovely. Some are wonky but doing fine. There's one with a cane. There's the other. So we'll just be checking in on these and making sure everything's okay. But that quick checkup should be all it needs to survive and flourish and give us lots of peppers. That rounds up day 48, everybody. All we need to do now is get these lights on. Make sure it's the right one on blue. And there we have day 48 wrapped up for you. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're at like 53 subscribers, 30 watch time hours. I just can't get over it. Thank you all so much. Over 100 people keep returning. And to you 109 people, as of this day's date, thank you. That means the world to me. That gives me the drive to keep going and do this daily, from seed all the way to harvest, all documented for you. It's just my way of saying thank you for coming back and just spending your time and sharing a bit of your life with me and Lucy on these chilies. Thank you all so much. Have yourselves a wonderful Saturday. I really mean this. Have a great weekend. Make sure you look after me, myself and I, because no one's going to throw you a lifeline if you're drowning. You take care of yourself, and we will see you tomorrow. We'll see you Sunday for day 49. Take care. Bye-bye.